Greetings, greetings, greetings. Fresh start. Fresh start in your heart. Fresh start in your life. Fresh start with your husband, with your doggy, with your wife, with your cat. Just a fresh start with your children. Fresh start in your life. Greetings, greetings, greetings. This morning, as I got up, and whenever you get this, this is for you, right? And this, I was seeking the Lord a few days ago about a situation. Have you, well, I don't know how the Spirit talks to you and works with you, but when I need a direction or I need an answer, when sometimes I don't even know how I ought to pray, and there are some things that I'm trying to do I just can't do immediately. I need to seek the face of the Lord. I need the strategy. I need the Spirit's wisdom and power to pull it off, right? Well, anyway, a week later, maybe, as I continue to seek the Lord every day concerning this thing, and I became quiet so the Spirit can talk, so I can hear it. Well, I heard it. I got my answer the other day. I got my answer yesterday. I want to ask you a question. Have you ever got an answer that was not the answer that you wanted, was not the answer that you perceived that you were going to get? Have you ever came to the Lord of the universe to ask him something and he will say something like, say you had to pay your light bill, which is not my case, I'm just using this, and the light bill due within an hour, and he say, take no thought for your life. And you saying, well, that's not my case now, but that was my case when I was raising my family when they were small children, and the light bill was due, and he's like, I am a son and a shield to you. And I probably did say, I want to say things like, yeah, I understand the sun gonna rise and come up every, but it's not the sun I need to rise, it's the light bill I need paid, But have you ever got one of those answers? And I did. Let me share the answer I got with you. Well, I was making my request made known unto the Lord, because that's what he said. He told me, say, be not anxious for nothing, but in everything with prayer and supplication, let your requests be made known unto me, right? Okay, so that's what I did. And this is the answer that I got. The Spirit of the Lord said to me, and he answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain. Let me tell you, I wasn't asking him about my assignment. I was asking him about this situation. But he was telling me to go and rehearse the vision. He gave me the assignment. And here's the word that I get from there, for me. Now, if it's for you, you can embrace it. But if it's not, I understand, because everything isn't for everyone, right? And this is the word that came to me. Pamela, would you stand at your watch post? Are you going to continue to station yourself on your tower? In other words, I want to ask you, are you staying on assignment? That's what Habakkuk said. In Habakkuk 2:1, he said, I will take my stand at my watchtower. I'm going to station myself at my watch post. And I'm going to look and see what he's going to say to me. And then I'll know how I'm going to answer him based on what he said to me. Habakkuk was so fed up about the things that was going on around him and the things that he was seeing. But this is one thing I noticed Habakkuk did. Habakkuk said, now I'm going to be on my watchtower. I'm going to be at my post. In other words, I'm going to be doing my job. I'm going to do my assignment. I'm going to let him know I don't appreciate things that's going on. You go on and read that first chapter where Habakkuk said, how long will evil reign? Will the ungodly people get away with this and that? Do you all want me to turn over there? How long is this video? So far, it's almost on 5 minutes. You want me to go back and read a little bit? But But you could read it. You could read it. You could read it in the first chapter of Habakkuk, the things that Habakkuk saw that was going on. And I guess he did see it. He was a watchman on the wall. A watchman sit up high. You sit up high and you can see evil and debauchery coming from far away. Now, a gatekeeper is also extremely important in the kingdom of God, because the gatekeeper you open the gate, you down there on the ground and you go open the gate. But that watchman that's sitting on his watch, he see it coming afar off. And that's Habakkuk was like, how long are you going to let this stuff happen? I know you can take care of it. But the part that the Spirit of the Lord just lit a flame in my heart about what it said when Habakkuk said, I'm going to stand at my watch post. I'm going to station myself at my tower. In other words, he said, I'm going to stay on assignment. I'm going to stay on assignment. I'm going to still be watching. I'm still doing what you told me to do. Although I'm a little frustrated and I'm a tad bit teed off about things that's happening, I'm going to stay on assignment. My question to you today, tonight, this evening, this morning, are you going to stay on assignment? Are you going to run your race? Are you going to fight the good fight? Are you going to write the vision and make it plain so whoever may read it, that they will realize that the vision is only for an appointed time, that it seems to not come, but it will come. Because why? Because we who are just, we who are righteous, we must live by faith and not by sight. I still have a cold. If you look at me from the outside, my daughters like to tell me how creamy and black and chocolatey my complexion is. And it is. I don't wear makeup. I don't wear foundation, right? That's just my natural skin. But you know, I got a mouthful of fever blisters. I have a cold. You don't see the cold when you look at me. There's no fever blisters on the outside on my face. They're on the inside. You can't see. See, we walk by faith, not by what we see. Will you, regardless of what you see on the outside of you, would you continue to walk by faith and not by sight? And the last question I would like to ask you, who do you think is going to win? Me or the fever blisters? It's not what, see, things, what you can't see may be going on, but the just shall live by his faith, not by what we see, not by what we feel, but live by your faith. Write the vision, make it plain, get back on your assignment. Get back on your wall. Get back on your post. Get back on your watch station and write this vision and make it plain, because it's not just for you. It's for those that's running behind you. Write the vision. Get back on your watchtower and decree and declare the kingdom of God may suffer violence, but he who we that's righteous, we're taking it by force.